Welcome. It's 6 o'clock on Sunday, March the 30th, and this is 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Classic cult drama now as we head south of the equator for another exciting story from Prisoner Cell Block H. Another round of our punishing quiz 100% soon. First, more drama on the inside. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Drama and suspense, not to mention flares, polyester and gorgeous boiler suits. It can only be Prisoner. Another 100 questions will be fired off at 5:30. But first, the prison show that's never passed its sell-by date. Sell-by date, get it? Oh, please yourselves. 5 News Early is just 30 minutes away. First, 3 more hermetically sealed contestants battle it out as a disembodied voice fires the questions in 100%. Not a bit like blankety blank, is it? Well, now Prisoner, and Erica might look like butter wouldn't melt, but I wouldn't take her on in a poker game. Play along with 100% at 5:30. First, things don't go right down at the building site. California's top cops cut it again at 4:35 after sport.
Meet the woman who thought that the pyramids of Croydon were one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. She wouldn't score 100%.
At 12:20, America's military machine plots a coup. Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas star in 7 Days in May. Now, though, on this 16th day of May, here's Sarah with the last update of the night. But now on 5, Charles Bronson stars in Death Wish 2. Viewers are advised that this film contains scenes of extreme violence.
The wonderful Glenn Close stars with Keith Carradine as a couple trying to make a new life in small Mexican village. Stones for Ibarra after the Glow Show. Maggie's husband steps in to keep her away from Benji. Family Affairs at 6:30.
In half an hour on 5, the first adventures of the Bush Patrol. But first, meet Messi the robot.
I am still here, looking for a date when your work is a turn off rather than a turn on. Does your partner have a potential problem with your job? That's today on Lisa.
It seems that Annie may finally have flown the nest from her snuggly family home. Which means little or no pillow talk for this chappie.
An impressive resume for an actor who's not yet 14. Tina Majorino has starred in Waterworld, When a Man Loves a Woman, and this, and she's excellent. Now on 5, it's no wonder Maria the Martyr is certifiable, giving up the chance.
A Formula 3 retrospective, Supercross and Major League Soccer from 11:45. We're talking live and dangerous. First on our birthday night, Gus goes investigating. A night of films awaits with Mimi Rogers and Billy Zane in a psychological thriller at 10 to midnight.
At 11:40, a documentary on a 15-year-old boy who killed his abusive mother. Now, headline news from 5 News.
Looking ahead, we've a tearjerker of a movie based on a true story at 1:35. Heart-in-the-mouth horror with urban gothic at 10:35. First equally scary moments, and they're real.
Harry H. Corbett, Eric Sykes and Ronnie Barker star in this afternoon's Great British Romp, The Bar G, at 3:30.
Now then, if you're a Sunset Beach fan, then Hercules might play a bit with your psyche. Love flies in the air.
Now Nick Baker tracks down rare mountain gorillas in Uganda. After this film was made, 8 tourists visiting the area were murdered, and the park is now closed to foreign visitors.
Soldiering on in her quest to claim a fortune. Annie's about to pop the pill.
A clay model comes to life in the ever-erotic Love Street from midnight 20, but now football. Can Wales play the game of their life? That's Andrea Catherwood making herself comfy for when she replaces Kirsty Young on 5 News a week on Monday. But will she be a sitter or a percher? That is the question.
Escape.com's life is on the line when he tries to toe the line. The underworld, after this little number. We're under attack by 50-foot women. It's the B movie to end all B movies at 5 to 3. Now, though, let's turn our attention to the underworld. Now, a vertically challenged Robert Blake hops on his Harley and rides the Arizona desert in pursuit of his man and a detective's badge.
Will Luke learn his lesson? The young Romeo on the romantic winding road in family affairs follows your 5 News.
Alec Guinness was so impressed by Alistair Sim's acting that he based his performance in The Lady Killers on him. A superb actor and a first-class performance, now on 5, of Scrooge, which has a Channel 5U for Universal rating.
You know, I'd like to watch Channel 5, but I'm too busy saving the world. I hate that.
Get ready as the Warriors prepare to do battle in half an hour here on 5 after we get the breakfast on. Now on 5, a man you wouldn't want to mess with. Jean-Claude Van Damme gets ready to wreak havoc in Kickboxer.
I like to watch 5 when I'm
Substituting Angela for Sammy, but is Brandon clear of the choppy waters? The Salem Gigolo under the caution, Days of Our Lives, coming your way at 11:10.
takes skill to watch Channel 5.
Sorry. Preparations continue for Nikki's engagement party, but I reckon Luke's got something special planned half an hour.
Stand by. All troopers prepare for jump.
Now on 5 from the director of RoboCop, gory sci-fi violence mixed with black comedy in a war against alien bugs.
I can't keep still when Channel 5's on.
Walter Matthau and Burl Ives head a cast of stars which also features Larry Hagman and Jack Nicholson in this afternoon's comedy Ensign Pulver at 3:35.
This is 5, and coming out tonight at 8, superstar Meg Ryan travels to Thailand on the trail, one of the rarest animals on the planet. Coming out first on 5, just how rude can you get? It's the best of Anne Maurice.
Home and Away. It's closer than you think.
The streets will have a new justice. The Punisher is our late movie after the latest news headlines, now live from 5 News. Here's the very awake Ben.
I like to watch 5 with friends.
Get the dirt and the grease for that matter on John Travolta, Oprah style. It's in a mo.
Oh, you wanted me to say Channel 5. Okay, Channel 5.
Families breaking up in China at 12:30, but in Salem, romantic doors are opening up.
TV or not TV? That is the question. Channel 5 want drama. They give me a rubber head. This can't be done.
Your favourite daily quiz hits 5 after 2 100% superstars.
I'd just like to say how much I enjoy watching Channel 5.
Junior Simpson and Bradley Walsh on Bring Me the Head after X-rated with strong language and real-life sexual stories throughout.
Flamboyant, outrageous, and wickedly entertaining.
Not me, silly. Channel 5. Where it's time for a movie which you have to warn you contains strong language. We join Brian Dennehy and his fellow cops as they turn up the blue heat.
This is 5, and the Las Vegas forensic team are in action in CSI. That's after we check out this week's chart. You're watching 5. We've got a night of top sport kicking off right after this week's CSI.
They're two of Britain's most fascinating works of religious art. Divine Designs visits Winchester Cathedral and Fountains Abbey, Yorkshire tomorrow at 7. But right now, into the works of Vincent van Gogh.
There's only one show where the SAS could be pitched against Barbie. Swap Heads at 7 follows family affairs with Chagrin for Charlotte.
The excesses of ancient Rome and of a Roman emperor. Our extreme movie season continues now on 5 with Caligula.
Now on 5, back in Norman times, all the hot property belonged to the church, as Paul Binsky discovers in Divine Designs.
This is 5, and tomorrow night what looks like the perfect crime turns out to be anything but in Hostile Force, our movie thriller tomorrow night at 9. Now on 5, time for the next of tonight's movies, and a handsome stranger is not all he seems in Devil's Child, which has been given a caution rating because it contains adult material.
Nick Nolte and a young Kirsten Dunst star in the thriller Mother Night at 5 to 2 with an American playwright coerced into working for the Nazis. Now, Rod Steiger gives a powerful performance as an army officer dealing with his sexuality in The Sergeant, which contains violence.
Experience extreme tourism in the States in Tornado Tours at 1:35. Now though, we're down under for a spot of demolition. Alex's jealousy has terrible consequences in Home and Away in half an hour from now. First, with the time approaching midday, it's 5 News.
Kate's parents meet the new boyfriend now on 5 in Starting From Scratch. You're watching 5, and if you're staying with us into the early hours, we have a 2-part mini-series, Trial, Price of Passion, following the life and times of a high-flying American attorney. That's coming up.
Fifth Gear celebrates possibly the greatest car movie of all time, The Italian Job. That's tomorrow night at 7:30.
An assassin has to flee from a team of murderers trying to kill him. Don't miss our movie thriller Sanctuary. It's tomorrow night at 9. Now on 5, a miscarriage of justice in Law and Order.
A very good morning to you. Well, we're counting down in hours rather than days now, but there's still time to make it a creative Christmas.
Now on 5, with moving testimony from survivors of the Japanese prison camps, 5 explores the appalling conditions and the terrible cost of the building of the Thai-Burma Railway bridge on the River Kwai.
One man tries to give his family a traditional Christmas, but things just go from bad to worse. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is in an hour's time. First on 5, talking of festivities that don't go according to plan, we meet the people who can quite rightly say, Christmas ruined my life.
Brand new to 5 now is finding your dream property, a pipe dream or a possibility, whether at home or abroad. Eleanor Davis and George Clark are positive your property dreams can always come true.
Last week you saw the drama unfold, you made your own opinion and you voted. Who did Mark pick, Yasmin or Jerry? So the woman who's been lying to him or the woman who truly may be the one? For the first time in a British soap, the people who watch it have decided. Get the latest on all today's muckraking in the farm in an hour on 5. First, one of America's finest, and a seemingly straightforward case turns into something a little closer to home for the CSI team. Thinking about lunch yet? Well, if you were, I'd avoid going to the restaurant. The staff haven't been paid by Rocco and they are fuming, so goodness only knows what they'll do to your food. The restaurant this afternoon on 5 at 2:35.
Mel Gibson is a millionaire whose life comes crashing down when someone kidnaps his son, but he's going to deal with it his way in Ransom tonight at 9. Right now, Big Boys Toys. Same Old Joey, brand new show, coming soon to 5. Right now, Kelly's starting to doubt the father of her baby as more is learned about what's happened to little Susie in Family Affairs.
Piecing together the murder of a 17-year-old girl from the evidence found at the scene of the crime, which includes some green fibres and a bag of mushrooms. CSI crime scene investigation tonight at 9, and for Grissom and the team, a real brain teaser.
Strong language now on 5 as Donald McIntyre meets up with some of Britain's gangsters as he goes undercover into the criminal underworld. Some late-night drama now here on 5, and as Zach withstands some torture, Max faces a race against time in Dark Angel. Now on 5, a dilemma. Your brother's on death row. The only way to save his life is to risk yours. It's 5's compelling new drama. This is Prison Break. Well, the reigning champion Matthew is back for his third show now on 5, having won over £6,000 on Friday. Will he win any more this week? Well, we find out in the grid.
Five returns to China as the battle for the world's strongest man gathers pace. At 8, now how a dying mining town was saved by a rather large flabby thing. With some remarkable footage, Great Ocean Adventures heads for Mexico.
So Lincoln finally escaped from Fox River Prison. The question remains, however, did he escape dead or alive? Our Prison Break replay continues here on 5 Now, and don't forget the new series begins this Monday at 10.
If you like your action movies with a side of martial arts, don't miss Jet Li and Bridget Fonda later on 5 as they star in fast-paced Kiss of the Dragon. That's after a clash of the titans now on 5 with BMW versus Porsche in 5th gear.
Now on this Wednesday evening, 5 News with Matt Barbette.
Highland Emergency continues at 7:30 after we catch up on all the latest from 5 News with Matt Barbette.
Now on 5, a brand new series as 8 volunteers are pushed to the absolute limit. Are they unbreakable? Now on 5, time for our late night sport, and we're kicking off with NFL Live. Now on 5, we cross to the newsroom for the latest on today's top stories. It's 5 News at 7.
Now on 5, Monty is on a quest to find and dive with the killer whale in Great Ocean Adventures.
Now on 5, Julia Bradbury and Tommy Amies bring you the rough guide to Far Eastern adventures. Wish you were there?
It's ABBA night here on 5. We kick it off now with the ABBA years.
You're watching Day of the Machines on 5. Now part man, part machine, total weapon. This is Solo. Now on 5, Righty, Mel and Kate, they're discussing Madge. That's Madonna, but don't tell her I called her that on TV. It's live from Studio 5.
There's a need for speed as the Gadget Show returns with a new series and a full-size remote-controlled car this Monday at 8. That's here on 5, where now it's CSI Miami with flashing images.
Five returns with Brian Sewell's Grand Tour at 4. For now, from Russ, Daryl and me, nighty-night.
Flashing images now on 5 as the paranoia of a New York cabbie takes a deadly turn into government obsession. Mel Gibson, Julia Roberts and Patrick Stewart star in our film Conspiracy Theory.
Well, now on 5, in the red corner, Harold's store, and in the blue corner, Charlie's bar. Brace yourself for Store Wars. The Scully strikes back.
Hollywood glitterati come under the microscope now on Channel 5. But who is lending a helping hand? With flashing images, it's CSI. Is love in the air on the panel this Valentine's Day? We're live now on Channel 5 to start a new week with Monday's Right Stuff.
A week to go to find out just who's in the Celebrity Big Brother house. Big Brother 2011 kicks off next Thursday on Channel 5. Now it's Meerkat Manor.
Now on Channel 5, Spurs play host to Russian side Rubin Kazan at White Hart Lane.
Patrick Jane has some very decided ideas about Santa Claus. Our evening of mistletoe and crime continues now with The Mentalist.
Catching you up on all the current stories now on Channel 5. We join Emma Crosby with Tuesday's latest 5 News.
The Gadget Show is back, and to celebrate its launch with a world first on Monday, head to channel5.com/Gadget Show to find out more. Right now, Liam has an instruction for Bianca that won't go down well with April. The skyline looks ominous because the streets are crawling with villains. Find out who's going to step up to save Gotham in the series premiere at 9. Meanwhile, in Lincolnshire, these guys step up by putting their foot down with flashing images.
Now, dissecting and digesting all the frolicking in that house, it's over to Emma Willis for a bit on the side here on Channel 5, which, to be warned, may contain strong language, flashing images, adult themes and nudity.
Christmas movies all day on Channel 5, and there's a lot of love for the Christmas bunny at 1:10 First, Sid the Sloth is back, but for how long? In Ice Age 2, The Meltdown with flashing images. Tonight, Channel 5 exposes Brazen Britain. At 10, hang with Crims, who've got an eye on your motor in Grand Theft Auto UK. First, meet some outrageous oldies, spouting offensive language with sexual themes and nudity from the start.
Mission Impossible Rogue Nation sponsors Channel 5.
Get just a taste of the incredible work of the RSPCA and animal lovers nationwide, courtesy of the Dog Rescuers with Alan Davies at 12:15. That's after incredible building work, but not in a good way.
Leslie Nielsen's the man in the red suit, dropping by to kick off a whole day of festive fun with Santa Who at 11:30, right after Matt and Gabby get the weekend chat started in the Saturday show.
Why so many unexplained air crashes in America's Sierra Nevada? Channel 5 delves into the missing evidence at midnight. Of course, we could have asked these two. It's the return of Mulder and Scully, brand new on Channel 5, The X-Files. Okay, let's get back to Campe. We'll take it away, and a reminder that this programme features Temper's Frame. Okay, let's get back to the hotel inspector in Cornwall, and a reminder, tempers are flaring and there is some mildly offensive language. Little ears, you have been warned.
Rob Bell is back as he returns home to showcase the Severn Bridge in Britain's Greatest Bridges. That's new tonight at 8. Now though, let's get your Friday going with the right stuff.
Now, brand new original drama here on Channel 5, and for the next 4 nights together we'll find out just who pulled the trigger. With offensive language, this is 15 Days.
New at 9, Chris Tarrant's extreme railway journey into the depths of a Transylvanian winter. And as that chill begins to bite, it's time to help the animals, with scenes of animal cruelty and distress you may find upsetting. This week, Tony Robinson has been making his way from coast to coast, and in half an hour, he makes it to Robin Hood's Bay. Before that, on Channel 5, Wednesday's top stories.
Now on Channel 5, Nick is on a quest to hunt down the vampire bat. Anne Maurice is helping a couple in Hammersmith store their belongings away now in a house doctor first shown in 1999.
Now on Channel 5 with offensive language and details and footage of a real-life murder investigation which will distress some viewers. It's Sarah Payne, The 5 Mistakes That Caught a Killer.
Counting down the most nail-biting bombing raid of World War II over 3 nights, the Dam Busters, A Daring Plan starts brand new tonight at 9. Now on Channel 5, over to Jeremy Vine.
Channel 5 is so 1981 this evening. We get our heads around the Rubik's Cube at 11:35 and witness the birth of the New Romantics now, courtesy of Adam and the Ants, Toyah, Kim Wilde and Bucks Fizz. These are Britain's favourite 80s songs.
Yeah, it was essential Sunday afternoon viewing for every Brit in the country. We're saying cheers to the last of the summer wine and celebrating 30 years of laughs, brand new in an hour. Right after we've revealed the secrets of the Royal Gardens now.
It's the end of an era in Erinsborough, now on Channel 5 and My 5. So expect a proper send-off in true Ramsay Street style, as residents past and present prove once and for all that good neighbours really are good friends.
We've a twisted thriller for you to get stuck into on Channel 5 and My 5. Brand new original drama, The Catch, starts tomorrow at 9. Now the mobile surgery is open for business in new GPs behind closed doors.
The truck, the tune, and a community getting stuck in. Challenge Annika arrives on Channel 5 tomorrow night at 10 to 9. Also up for a challenge, like a bracing dip in Arctic waters, Nick Knowles takes in stunning Norway.